This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Don't shake your body.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out
You
your
mean
eyes.
she has weird tattoos?
No, because she wants to have sex with me in a graveyard. She and I were supposed to watch the new Avengers movie tonight, but it was sold out. So I said, what else do you want to do? She said, let's go to a cemetery and do it on somebody's grave.
Like a random person or somebody she knew?
What difference does it make?
Well, if it's her father's grave and they didn't get along, then you know she holds a grudge.
Wow, that's a clip from the Big Bang Theory Season 9 premiere Monday, September 21st. We got Dr. Raj here with us right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Kunal Nayyar.
Not a real life doctor, just a pretend one. Not that smart in real life.
You're not that... Well, yeah, you're pretty smart,
Just
man.
because I'm wearing a suit, you think I'm smart. But that's all the show.
It threw my whole game off. Like, I felt so underdressed at my own show.
Am I the first person to wear a suit in
Not
the
at
studio?
all.
No?
No.
We
So I'm
had
not that
somebody
special.
come in with a pocket watch.
No.
Yeah, man. Sometimes
people dress like it's the Civil War, and I don't understand. Like, you don't need a monocle, you know, it's like 2015.
Mr. Peanut.
Right? Man, you know, it's funny listening to Kunal Nayyar is here, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause.
Thank you so much.
Big Bang Theory. You can open up the phone lines, 288-742-3345. And I was, you know, after reading parts of your book, which is a very funny book. It's not a memoir.
No, it's not a memoir.
Yeah, you said that. You're not a president or an astronaut or a Kardashian.
Yes.
Something you made very clear. I kind of thought you could have been related to the Kardashians, though. You got the, you know, the eyebrow thing.
Thank you. Thank you. I try to shape them based on what Kim is doing, so...
Very smart. Brows on fleek.
Yeah, brows on fleek. I used on fleek today. I've been using it all morning.
Oh my gosh! In what context? How'd
Because
you do it?
Jason, his hair is on fleek today because he spent 16. Jason's my manager. He literally spent 15 hours doing his hair this morning, so it's on fleek.
Your hair looks nice, Jason. What products do you use?
I just use a little pomade.
A little pomade. The pomade is on fleek.
The pomade is on fleek. You're acclimated. We'll talk about the Big Bang Theory, but I want to go into this book. This book is available now, right? My accent is real.
It's available everywhere.
So you're not faking this accent at all?
No, I'm not. People don't know that I'm actually Indian. They don't know that I'm from New Delhi. They think that I'm either British or American, or you know. But I grew up my whole life in India. So I've tried to live a private life, and now I'm telling everyone about it. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you letting us in on some stuff. Like, I never knew in an Indian household, it's very typical for one family to live downstairs and like the uncles and the aunts and people to live in other parts of the house? Or?
Yeah, we live in joint family homes. So you pretty much grew up with your cousins in the same house. So you might live on the ground floor and then your cousins are on the first floor and your other cousins are on the second floor.
Black people do that too. Sway.
Really?
Black people do that?
Yeah, I grew up in the house. My grandmother was on the first floor. We were on the second floor, and my uncles, aunts, and cousins was on the third floor.
Was that for you? Like that too?
He lived in California. They don't have
that.
We had my brothers, me and my brother shared a room. My sister had a room. My mother had a room. You had to make room for the mice and roaches, so it was different type of, cohabitation, different kind of cohabitation going on. And it's funny. One of the scenes you talk about, or one of the scenes in your life that's in this book, is your first kiss.
Yeah.
And was it Ishani? Was that the first?
Yeah, Ishani.
Ishani.
I was in 8th grade. I don't know if that's a good age to have a first kiss or too old?
Man. Yeah, no, a lot of people be fucking by then. You're good.
Oh,
really? Not even making love.
Should have been brought up in California.
Yeah, man. What are you doing? And you mentioned that just before the kiss, the lights went out. Because in India, they do, what is it called?
It used to be, it's changed now because electricity is privatized. But when the government used to provide electricity, in the summer months, there'd be so many air conditioners being used that it would blow the circuits. So they would load shed. Basically, they would spend depending on your neighborhood, for 3 hours, they would just cut the electricity. So depending on neighborhood you're in, if it's 115, 120 degrees and 90% humidity and you have no AC and the fan nothing's working. So the lights went out. It was the afternoon. The lights went out, and we kissed. And at that time, I was watching The Wonder Years, and I didn't know anything about kissing. And Winnie and Kevin had just kissed, so he had kept his eyes closed the whole time in that kiss. So I just kept my eyes closed, and I dreamt of them kissing. And then cut to Big Bang Season 3. Danica McKellar, who played Winnie Cooper, actually gets cast as a guest star.
Wow.
And my character Raj gets to kiss her in real life.
Did you kiss? You kissed?
I
her?
mean, it's a TV kiss. You know,
Yeah,
a
TV
TV kiss is like no tongue and awkward because everyone's watching. It's not fun.
Were you married at that time?
I just met my now wife. But it wasn't like she wasn't jealous because it's not sexy, you know.
It's not. So you didn't get hard or nothing.
No. I don't. No.
Tell the truth.
Didn't have to. All right.
I didn't.
Real quick, you know.
I am right now though. No, I'm so stupid.
Hey man,
So
this
dumb.
must be my T-shirt.
Dumbest joke.
You know?
Dumbest joke ever to be made in this studio.
and you have a degree in everything.
He does.
Exactly.
You know what I just remembered?
Mm-hmm.
I made a new Indian friend a couple months ago. His name is Sat.
Oh, I know him.
Oh, say word. Everybody knows each other.
Yeah, I'm joking. I don't know.
I know. But anyways, he was telling me how his older brother, actually had an arranged marriage and how his parents set it up or whatever. And obviously not all Indian households are the same.
Yeah.
But did you have to go through at least a conversation about that or
No,
anything?
my parents were very liberal. I mean, I didn't have an arranged marriage. They had a love marriage. I had a love marriage. But our wedding was a traditional wedding. 6 days long, 1,000 people.
Wow.
You know, we would have gone for the 7th day, but we
6 days long.
went bankrupt on the 7th day, so we couldn't get to that 7th day. Yeah, 6 days long.
What the hell? What do you do for 6 days?
I mean, you can read about it in the book. Finish the entire book. Buy that book. My book is on fleek.
My what you call it? My big Indian.
My big fat Indian wedding.
I read that part. Now it's a couple parts in there because I wanted to play that clip from the Big Bang Theory because you always hear the most almost obnoxious laughter in the background.
Yeah.
And in the book, you got a chapter where you talk about it's not a laugh track.
Yeah, so that's not fake laughter.
That's not fake laughter?
We shoot in front of a live audience on a Tuesday night, and those tickets sell out in like 7 seconds for this entire season, and they're really hard. And people fly in from Japan, Australia, South America, just for one day, just to watch the taping of The Big Bang Theory. And we have about 250 seats in the audience, and that's all real laughter. In fact, because everyone knows the show so well, because it's been on for 9 years, people start laughing before you finish the joke.
Oh, shit.
So they almost have to take laughter out. So I know there's a common misconception that it's a button or something. No, but it's a real live audience.
No, I feel like you're showing off right now. Like we're so funny.
Yeah.
We have to take laughter out of it.
I don't know. The show's on fleek. I don't know what to say. I'm going to use it so much. People are going to stop using
I know,
it.
you'll go overuse. That's typically what happens. Kunal Nayyar is here. Big Bang Theory. You want to talk with him directly? 888-742-3345. Give us a call. Dedicating this to you, dog. In the morning, Shade 45. Yes, my accent is real and some other things I haven't told you. The new book is available now. Is it Kunal or Kunal? Kunal Nayyar.
Yeah.
See, I want, I like
All right, Sway, you were right.
I wish I had a name like Sway though. That's like,
You got to come up with an MC name. You love
Oh, really?
hip-hop. Yeah.
That's not your real name? It's your MC name?
That's my real name.
That's your Sway? Do people come up to you and go, Sway, like that?
They do that dance, yes.
They
do the dance again?
No, thank God no one can see what I just did.
It's great.
That'd be the end of my career.
Nah, man, you're all right. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
On all your success.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And the success of this show is, it's unheard of. It's not a lot of shows. Like I remember Friends and all these different shows reach these kind of heights, but you guys have really taken it to a whole nother level. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Man.
I think the whole landscape of television is changing. I don't know how long TV shows are going to last anymore. So, because there's so much competition and everything's moving to cable, so it's really nice to be a part of this journey. 9 years on a show,
Well, it's smart and it's funny because Sway mentioned Friends. I'm kind of stuck in watching old shows like that too because there's a feeling that you get. And I stumbled across the Big Bang Theory, didn't know about it at first, and then I read about it. I was like, science, smart people, but then I'm hooked, But I was curious as to how do you memorize? You guys, I mean, I know you're all trained, but the language and it's so detailed, and you manage to just nail it and make it funny. What's your process for showing up to work every day? You just freestyle?
No. You can't freestyle in a multi-camera show like we do, like Friends, or you can't like make up stuff because it's almost written in rhythm. It's almost written like a poem. There's a 1-2-3 rhythm usually, or a 1-2-2 rhythm. So if you start messing up with it, if you say if instead of and, or but instead of or something, like you kind of mess with it, the joke won't land specifically. So you have to be very specific about the language for it to actually work. If you show up and you start doing things that are general in nature, you won't be able to land the perfect timing for the joke.
Wow.
So you just learned the word fleek on fleek. You're not going to be using that.
That would be amazing. We should do an entire episode where Raj only says on fleek because that's like his cool word he's learned, you know.
Okay.
You know, I'm literally going to use it. I've been using it all morning, so I'm very... Thank you.
You're very welcome. So you can't smoke weed or nothing because you'll forget your lines.
Yeah, I would presume if I showed up to work high, I would forget my lines. I think I'm pretty dysfunctional on weed.
Yeah,
so
okay.
It makes me anxious. So I'd probably show up like, you know, like what's going on? Let's see the take. It'd probably be like that.
Mad paranoid.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why's everyone laughing at me?
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
That's my weed voice. That's my weed voice.
You can live vicariously through some people. So I was doing research on you before you came, and while I was just digging up some stuff, I ended up questioning all the steps I've made in my life thus far, because I read that initially you were making $100,000 an episode, and then all of a sudden now it's bloomed into $800,000 freaking dollars, and I was like, "Yo, of course you got a freaking suit on."
No, this was free. It was given to me. I know. I hate that for. You know, it's a really uncomfortable position to be in when people know how much money you make, because it just carries a lot of thing. I mean, it's wonderful. Obviously, I feel very blessed, but it carries a lot of weight that I wish I did. It's sort of unnecessary, because I don't want people to judge me because of that. You know. So if I, you know, anything I want to do, like it's like, oh, we know how much money you make. You can't tip me more, or I know you can afford this. Why are you negotiating with me for this? So for the rest of my life, I'm just supposed to give it all back. You know. I'm very lucky though, because just to be a working actor, I think is such a competitive industry, and to have a steady job for 9 years has really been a dream.
But you know,
oh, I'm sorry, Tracy. Go ahead.
No worries. Just off of negotiation, a lot of people suck at negotiating, and I know obviously, you know, you have an agent or a manager, but just how involved are you when it comes to business negotiations?
It's a complicated question, because sometimes you're very involved, and you're ultimately emotionally involved, because it's life changing. That moment is life changing, you know, and there's the possibility that it gets taken away from you if you push too hard. So how much do you push? You know, how much do you not? And it's complicated, and it's not fun. It's not fun for anyone, for both sides, because sometimes you have to say difficult things to people you love. You know.
So on the less complicated side, is it something else you would do if it wasn't this? Like, would you go be a rapper, or would you another?
If I knew how to rap, I would love to rap. Like you guys asked me, like, how do I memorize lines? I'm like, how do you rap? You know, I'm upset. I love it, but I just can't. It just doesn't sound right, you know, coming out of my voice.
Hold on, man. Look, man.
I'm telling you.
Let's get the weed out, Sway. Come on, damn it.
You're a dude who really set your mind to achieve certain things, and you've done things that have gone beyond your wildest dreams. And I really feel like right now, Kunal, that since you're here on Sway in the Morning, this is it's downhill from here anyway. No matter where you go.
This is the dream. Sitting here, hanging out, listening to music.
No, you know what? Let's throw a beat on.
Okay.
And then maybe have the beat. Can teach you how to rap.
Ooh, I like
right here live on the air.
Can you teach me how to rap?
I'm gonna teach you.
Okay.
And it's kind of like what you said about memorizing beats, and you gotta land it so it can stick. You feeling this
just
beat?
Talk about things that really go on in your life, and then make them rhyme in the end. Have to give them an example, right? Something that really goes on in your life.
Check it out. Like Kunal, I don't smoke weed. Sometimes I do. I just don't tell these thieves, because they'll steal all my ideas. But I walk around with no fear. You got the suit on, I got on pants, but I know you want to dance, you want to flow, you want to go. So get on the mic, let it show.
I'm supposed to do this now?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the studio with Sway, looking at Dunkin' Donuts, hoping I don't eat it away. I'm just making up words, trying to rhyme. I really wish I could do this and make it mine. But I'm telling you, life is not that easy. Here I am trying to sell a book, hoping I don't sound like Yeezy. I just made that up and I named someone I don't know. I'm hoping people buy my book and keep watching my show.
Dude, you killed that,
kid.
It.
See, that's an official freestyle.
Oh, really?
You didn't memorize it off the top of your head.
Good. Yeah, but it doesn't sound like it.
Well, it takes practice, man.
Thank you.
Your rapping is not on fleek. You got to take some practice, right? Man, before you go, man, we do this thing with our new guest. And pretty much, first of all, the book is called Yes, My Action Is Real. And some other things I haven't told you. It's available now. People could just go where? Amazon?
Barnes and
Nobles.
You can download
Books
it,
a
right?
Million. You can download it.
Yeah.
Download it. Yeah. All right, cool. And then, of course, the Big Bang Theory, September 21st, Monday.
21st, season 9.
Season 9 kicks off.
That's incredible.
Ching. And so, listen, man, before you leave, the official initiation is you have to stick your hand in my sack.
Okay. Go ahead and reach in.
Dig deep.
Put your hands into Sway's sack.
That sounds gross.
It's Sway's mystery sack on Shade 45.
What you got going on?
We can't. It's between me and Kunal. That's it. We good. All right. Here's the deal. You're going to stick your hand in, pull out one question at a time. You have to do 3 total, read it out loud, and you have to answer it.
Should I take one question? Is that one?
One at a time. Yeah, that's one.
And answer honestly, man.
That's one. Okay. So I have to answer this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What industry is more shady, Hollywood or Bollywood?
Oh shoot!
I haven't done too much work in Bollywood, so I'll just say Hollywood because that's experience I've had. But I haven't had a shady experience so far. I haven't had the casting couch experience yet.
Damn, you're missing out.
I know, unlucky.
Question number 2.
Okay. Who cut these papers? This is the worst job of cutting.
DB, take credit, man.
Most people... Okay, I guess I'm going to read this. Most people know what a black ass whooping is like. But what is it like when Indian parents beat that ass?
We don't know where these questions come from.
Yeah. Indian parents, they call it chata. Chata means a slap, you know? Mm-hmm. And it doesn't always involve getting slapped, but it's like a almost a threat, you know?
Yeah.
So one chata is a big threat. You're gonna get one slap. Or they'll take off the shoe and show you the shoe. One juta. You know, one juta, one chata. Yeah, you take off that shoe, they take off that shoe. Yeah. But Indians are real, even when you see street fights, Indians don't punch. They only slap. It's a really weird thing in India. Like getting slapped on the face is so demeaning as opposed to getting completely punched in the face. Like a slap is so
like a bitch slap.
Yeah, it's like you slap someone. It's almost like demeaning them. Not only just hurting them, it's also like demeaning them. So so we go for the slap.
Disgracing their family.
Final.
Okay, that's the last
Final
question.
Yeah.
Tracy about to get the chata.
Yeah, exactly. One chata. If you could star in a movie with any 3 actors, who would you pick? Ooh, good question. Probably Denzel Washington.
Oh, okay.
Tom Hanks. Probably Philip Seymour Hoffman, but he's not alive anymore. But that would be
it?
dream. Yeah.
Wow, man.
Cool.
Well, man, thank you for your honesty.
Thank you.
Nayyar is here, man, and
Thank you,
congratulations
so
on
much.
all the success. It's a great book, so I've been reading through it.
Thank you very much.
All right, and then also Monday, season 9, Big Bang Theory. Make sure you check it out. Come back, man.
Yeah,
and you
come
rap
back
for the
and
first
hang out.
time in your life, bro.
I can you believe that?
Yes,
That's
right?
so off fleek.
Okay. Up next, we got our Friday Cypher. Sway in the morning, Shade 45.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.